While we all know that YouTube is a great platform for advertising and promoting your brand online, there's no denying that some people just don't like adverts and don't like to watch them. In fact, 63% of 18 to 34-year-olds use blocking software on YouTube so they don't get to see adverts. Now, there's not really any way around this, but what you can do is make sure that the people you are reaching are actually watching your adverts. So in this video, we're going to go through the ABCDs of effective creative to make sure that your adverts really stand out. So first, I want to cover A, which is attract. So in the first few seconds of your advert, you need to make sure you are attracting the viewer. You need to use a hook to get them enticed and keep them watching your advert. So you can do this, I don't know, with some really exciting audio or a really exciting visual, just as long as it catches their attention and they stay watching.
The B is all about brand. Make sure you're on brand, make sure you're telling a consistent brand story, make sure that the brand is of interest to them. You know, again, it comes back down to targeting the right audience. So brand is always at the heart of everything that we do really in marketing and advertising.
So how do we connect with our audience in a YouTube ad? One of the main ways of doing this is through the power of storytelling. This is the most effective way at connecting with the viewer and keeping them engaged for longer. But it's also associated with a lift in brand awareness and consideration, which is perfect for YouTube. So when you're thinking about what do I put into my YouTube ad, how do I create a YouTube ad, what is the best thing for the creative of a YouTube ad, think about how are you connecting with your audience and what are you doing to convey the power of storytelling.
And D is ultimately direct them to an action at the end of all that. Classic call to action, CTAs as we say, get them to take an action, direct them somewhere to a website or direct them to take an action. So that's the ABCD, a little tip there for YouTube advertising.